Alright, you thought COVID would slow me down? Looks like we've got some old Dovers to ride here. And of course, another hotel tour. So I got upgraded to a suite, which apparently is right here. Well, that's convenient. But it's 2 room numbers, and he told me the key would open either door, 770 or 772. Not exactly sure how this works yet, but we will find out. I guess they're just adjoining rooms? Huh. Well, I'll get some lights on and we will explore. Okay, this is an interesting one. So, you can see this is our second room through this set of, like adjoining room doors. And I was wondering when I came in, did they just give us a second hotel room? But no. The adjoining room is like a living room area. That's a first. So, I'll go ahead and back up here and start off like I would with just any ordinary tour, which of course starts with the security features at the door. You can see this fire map only includes the building that we're in. There appears to be 3 buildings here, almost arranged in sort of a triangle shape. This is the tallest of the 3, and we're on floor number 7 out of 8, right next to the elevators. And of course, we got our latch lock, deadbolt, and peephole. So, we are pretty well taken care of here in the security department. Now, walking in the room, or the door rather, to this suite part of the room, one thing I did notice right away here is that the wall is pretty beat up from people, I guess, dragging luggage in and hitting the wall. But this wallpaper looks like it's a little bit past its prime and probably could use to be redone. And just in general, the room does have a little bit of a dated, tired feel to it. The carpet's a little bit worn. There are some features in here that I think are kind of cool, probably from the, what appears to be 70s era construction of the place. One thing I love is this little, oops, that was me dropping my sunglasses, but I love this little spindle thing that they have going on, this woodwork above the entrance to the other room here. And this old design on the ceiling, the pattern actually does add a lot of charm and character to the place. I do kind of like that. The crown molding is actually quite nice. I also love how they managed to get a router in the room and drill through it without completely destroying it. But yeah, looking out, the same thing. You can see there's some old stains on the carpet, a little bit of a tired look to the place. The furniture, though, that's in here seems like it's pretty decent. This table and chairs looks like it's been replaced more recently than anything else. This actually looks pretty new and pretty good. The rest of this furniture is okay. Probably a sleeper sofa, I would think, and yep. So you could actually sleep another person in this part of the room. There's a tremendous amount of space in here. It's kind of funny, too, like with this table, you'd almost expect there to be a kitchen or something, but all you have is just a sink. So, I mean, this is really cool. It's nice you could sleep another person in here. Tons of space. I just don't know if it's really all that terribly useful. Got a phone on the wall over here. And it looks like you could probably turn this into a 2-bedroom suite because there's another adjoining, connecting door over here. And it was locked, so good on them for that. There's actually a half bath over here, which is really unusual. Not something you see in a lot of hotel rooms. Got a little sink here. Got your toilet. Basically just enough room to get in. But yeah, it's cool you have a second bathroom. That could actually come in handy. Might be the most useful part of this whole, part of the room here. Guess this is just a closet. Yep. And then you have another TV over here, probably with the same dresser they use in the hotel rooms. Oh, another mini fridge in here too. This thing has definitely seen better days. It's pretty scuffed up on the outside. Nice and clean though. Let's check out the standard hotel room part. Now, presumably, if you just book a 2-queen bedroom here, this is more or less what any room is going to look like, at least I would assume. So, you can see, one thing is nice, the windows in here are huge. They let in a lot of natural light. I really like that. Another thing that's also nice, that you have a sort of central AC system in here. Really, it's just some kind of system that's built into that corner of the room, but it's nice and quiet. It's doing a nice job keeping it cool. This room, just like the other one, this kind of looks like a late 2000s sort of decor package. I'm guessing this place is coming up on a renovation pretty soon, or at least I would hope. Also looking a little bit tired, but it seems pretty well kept up, and everything I've seen so far looks nice and clean. Random footrest over here. A little table, chair. I guess there's another entrance down here, which is probably the one I should be parked by, because that'd be a lot more convenient. And then out here, you have the airport. If you're doing anything at the Louisville airport, this seems like a very convenient place to stay. Looks like you got the terminal there. And then, as you look out, I think I actually see a plane landing. Look at that. These beds look pretty good at a first glance. They sit very high off the ground. They look pretty plush. Let's dig in and get a better look at what's going on here. Actually a little surprising. Kind of some old-fashioned bed linens going on in here. So we have, although it's all white, we have sort of like a quilt bedspread. A very rough blanket. Very rough. I mean, this thing is really not that good at all. Just not very comfortable. It's funny, usually with IHG, one of the biggest things I praise is the bedding, but this bedding is just kind of more like what I'd expect in a budget hotel. And this is supposed to be a step above Holiday Inn. The sheets are pretty nice. The mattress actually feels excellent. These pillows feel really nice too. Yeah, very nice and firm. This one's not, the pillowcase is too small for the pillow. Look at that, it doesn't even fit. Well, that's not any good. Not very sanitary either. What are these guys doing with their bedding, I swear? I mean, it's a very nice looking mattress. This thing looks practically brand new. Bed skirt looks nice. It's too bad, it's like this is the most expensive part. They got the good mattress, they have a good bed frame and everything else. Why cheap out on the linens? It's like a hospital blanket or something. So really not impressed with that at all. So close to being such a good bed too. It's frustrating. Let's check out the bathroom. So one thing that's really nice is you can have the his and her sinks, where there's one that's outside of the bathroom area. So if someone's taking a shower, using the restroom, whatever, there's still a usable sink. Not to mention another bathroom in there. Got our standard IHG issue, Keurig coffee maker here. Supplies down here. Looks like they might have missed the creamer and such, though. Yeah, because I don't see that anywhere. But at least the Keurig machine does look nice and clean. Plumbing fixtures all seem to work nicely. We've got a closet in here. With, I guess, the electrical runs for the floor coming through. Interesting. But yeah, it seems well maintained, decent number of hangers. And then, of course, the main bathroom area in here. I haven't seen one of these in a while. I got one of your light-up vanity mirrors here. Decent amount of space on the sink in here. Bath linens look pretty good. The presentation could definitely be better. Everything's just kind of slopped in here. Got some of our bath amenities on this shelf that's not particularly clean. I think it's really the only cleanliness issue I've spotted in this room so far. They miss a little shelf. One thing I noticed is that there is no shampoo provided in here, which, oh, never mind. It's just in the shower. And on that note, this is a very 1970s looking shower. Let's take a better look here. So you turn that on, so it's nice that the bathroom fan is on a separate switch. So let's see what we've got going on here. Looks like this tub was probably replaced, and they somehow managed to pick one that doesn't really fit, so they kind of tried to rough it in here. Someone really needs to learn how to use caulk, because that looks pretty terrible. Kind of like the handyman special going on in here. The walls look pretty dated, and there are some maintenance issues and such throughout. Usually a hotel's maintenance department will shine or not through the condition of the shower. Well, they made this fit. Had to carve the ceiling out to do it. Oh, this is actually pretty funny. Wow, look at the caulking down here, too. Yeah, just slop it in there. Speakman shower head, which looks like it has quite a few, calcium stains and such on it. Let's see how it actually works. I'll open up the drain. Okay, well, it's in good working order, so I'll give them that. So, final thoughts on this place. Loads of character. It's pretty amusing. For the most part, it seems like a pretty solid hotel, but I wouldn't be too happy paying whatever the full nightly rate is here with some of the things in this room. Getting a really cheap deal on points and getting the free upgrades certainly makes it better in my book, so put me in a pretty good mood regardless of some of the issues. But yeah, overall, in terms of the basics, they've hit it pretty well here. Anyway, let me know your thoughts as always down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and that is it.